hold on. We brought Gnome to the gnome surgeon. We're in the gnome surgery.
Yes, and I'm going to have to repair this bit of damage here. Look, all that damage. I'm going to repair that for Reggie.
What's done that then? What's caused it?
So it's dropped on it. So it's expanded and cracked, because all the paint's come off. So, but I'll repair that to my eye standard, Reggie.
Because Debbie glued it before she did it, but it seems that
it seems
separated.
It seems like it's cracked all it. Like it's. You look at there, look.
Yeah.
So you could probably. I'll have to have a look at the situation. I might be able to get something behind that and flick that back up, so it sits in a position and just do it all. But that'll be done to an eye standard.
Hold on.
But the parts of the deal is
it's going to the gnome doctor.
Gnome doctor. If you see the last video, what I did on the last one, unbelievable.
Oh, he's here. Look, this one. The big gnome is here.
Yeah.
Yet to be painted. It's a winter job, that is.
Yeah, that's a winter job. Well, if you see the video on that one, you should have to go through. This is an easy job.
Hold on. And then, this was Debbie painted this one, didn't we?
Yeah. But the point is now, Reg.
Yeah.
The deal is I'll repay you now for you.
Yeah.
But I need you to do me a job for me.
Right, okay.
We're going to have a look at the job now. I'll go for Reggie.
Yeah,
okay. Have a look at the job.
Okay.
Reg.
If you look at it from the other side, it's not the plastic that's cracked and peeled.
Look. Yeah, look.
Yeah, see there?
Yeah, look, see it there, look.
Yeah.
See it moving, look.
Yeah.
It's cracked, look. So I've got to try and get that back up to a position.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a big job, Reg.
Oh, dear.
You are going to change there 400.
The gnome doctor has got one hell of a job to do. Are we going to put a lifetime guarantee on it when it's done?
Guaranteed to drop it off.
Yeah, guaranteed till it breaks again, yeah. So this is the return job. Do you remember the other day? Well, no, we've just put a film on. Do you remember? He tried to flog me this, didn't he? He didn't tell us about the crack at the time.
You should have cracked there, Wes. Look there, look. So it's a split.
Oh, yeah, the jaw there. Oh, that's probably doable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got to repair that.
Yeah.
Does this turn?
No.
Seized. Okay. You know that screw comes out there?
Yeah, but I couldn't get it out, Reg.
Okay.
You can use your stuff on it, can't you?
Yeah. 50-50. What have you been using? Vinegar and WD-40?
Just all of that, Reg.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll fix that.
Yeah. If you look at the mic of it, look, you see grit tool.
Yeah.
And you turn over the side.
Turn over the side.
Look, made in
Sweden by Bacco, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to ask yourselves the viewers now. I'm going to put two about, Reg.
Yeah.
Do I just repair that and leave it the way it is? Because I'm going to put it on eBay and sell it.
Yeah.
Just repair that, leave that the way it is.
Yeah.
Or option two, do I get ready to clean the tool up?
Yeah,
so
fix
it looks
it.
nice. I like cleaning so it looks nice.
Yeah.
Or option three, do I clean it and then spray 3 different colours? So I'll spray all that one colour.
Yeah,
that one colour and then that one colour.
You're not watching Scrapcraft, are you?
I'm a Scrapcraft to me. He does Scrap to my channel.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
65.
65
Yeah,
no.
I'm
So this is the challenge.
Yeah,
the swap challenge.
Yeah,
I'll fix that for Rob, and he's the gnome doctor.
Yeah, and I want you back by later.
So the gnome doctor is.
I don't know.
Is that the gnome ambulance? Is it?
This is a gnome.
Dee da dee da dee da dee da. So here we are. We've got this to have a go at. Well, Rob's going to do the gnome. He does a fantastic job on the gnomes. It's about having fun and sharing skills and swapping and changing. So, this is turning quite freely. This is seized. So, I'd be tempted to put, do you know, these impact drivers, these DeWalt, or these screwdriver. You could put that on there and hammer it, and release it. But at this moment in time, it's a little bit. We won't get to that force of violence yet. You could heat it. It hasn't been washed in. It's just been oil and sauce. You could put it in vinegar. The problem is there's this piece here, isn't there, under there, and we want it to come out, and we want this front piece to pull that with it if possible. We don't know where it's stuck, so ideally you'd put this in evaporust, or you'd put it in vinegar. I think my first port of call would be sit it in vinegar for a few days. Yeah, but we haven't got time for that. What we're going to do, and it's a perfect example, because all the surfaces we see seem pretty good, pretty workable, what we can see. So there's no gunge filth in there, there's no gunge to dig out at this present time, is there? And that'll slide past there, not too bad. See the inside of it, it's well and truly, but it hasn't, we don't want to hammer it too much because it's in pretty good. We don't want to put hammer marks. You'd see these well battered, wouldn't you? And it's really just a project, isn't it? And there you've got to be careful because obviously it's seized inside there, but to be able to pull away, so an idea would be to start tapping this way, maybe start tapping that way, start putting an impact driver on this to try and do it. But let's start with being slightly more subtle. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put it into the ultrasonic cleaner, because this ultrasonic cleaner and paraffin, does the head fit in there? Are we lucky? Oh no, we're not. We're going to have to find another jar. But we've got paraffin. Oh look, that's gone mouldy. I think that's mould, because remember it was just water. So we've got to clean that out. Let's get this warmed. See, you could hit it with heat. You could heat it and then douse it in water, cold water, shock it to make the break. But yeah, we're trying to get inside it, all the surfaces we can't see. So let's get this into the ultrasonic cleaner and give it a couple of bashes, and then let's see how we feel about it. Let's see if we can get something moving first. Yeah, before we start hammering and tapping and giving a bit of violence on it. And it's quicker than vinegar. Vinegar's fine, evaporust is fine, but you have to leave it there for a long time. So we want to get this done today, don't we? So let's find a bigger jar and let's put this in the ultrasonic cleaner. The machine will vibrate the water, the warm water. The water will go through the glass and vibrate the liquid in here, and the liquid in here will vibrate, you know, the knee bone's connected to the shin bone, you know, that sort of a thing. So the machine is connected to the water's connected to the glass is connected to the automatic transmission fluid, as it turns out on this, but it can be anything you want it to be, I suppose, as long as you don't blow up. It's not flammable like petrol or diesel or something, and it's all touching, you know. This will shake that, which will shake this, and that's in, and it's not going to fall over within because we've just tied this here with a bit of a cable tie. So how are we ready to crack on now? So it's been in the ultrasonic cleaner, so we've got this much play in it. So let's, as if we're going to undo it, get a little punch in here, see if it's going to play. Light touches first. That didn't move at all. We want to hold it and we want to grip it, but we don't want to mark it, do we? Try again. Come on. Did it move? It didn't move at all. Come on. Oh, I did feel it move. Yes, we've got to turn. So I can feel the resistance up against it now. It's about just persuading it gently. The jaw is opening. Give that a twist. Yeah. Give that another twist. Now we're coming up against a bit of resistance. Are we, aren't we? That would be closing it, this would be opening it. Running. Anyway, just gently tap away, look. Give this a... We've got movement here, so that's good. At least we've got this turning of a fashion. And we have got it closing. We are closing, look. We're struggling to open at the moment. So we're just going to help it along. Give that a twist and a tap. Nothing too strenuous at the moment. Twist and a tap. Another twist and a tap. Just it's where these little hammers are gorgeous. Just gently ease this along. It's coming on nicely. Oop, now we've got a problem. It was tight there. Bring it back again. Yeah. It's just, this is where the resistance is. This is where the problem is. It's where the problem lies. Moving up to this point. It's closing up to that point, and it's with a tap opening up to that point. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Now I know it's got a stop end on him. So we've got to get that screw thread out anyway. But just gently. The thing with a smaller hammer, if you've got a bigger hammer and tap gently, it is a bigger hammer. So that's where these little toffee hammers come. If you want to knock harder, you hit it harder. It's coming, and can you see it's dragging, the piece is cracked. So I don't think it's in two pieces. So I think we've got a good chance. You know, in all these things, you can't beat going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. You know, even if you can only go so far, then just keep going backwards and forwards on what you've already done, and you'd be surprised how much that does it. You know, make a success of the bit you've got, and then move forward. So that's coming on quite nice. That is, because you don't know how much filth you're jamming into it. It's tight there, but it could be coming to the maximum, so we've got to get that out, haven't we? We've got to get that out. Let's see if she wants to play. Might separate. I don't want it to separate. It'll just come up to the stop, I think. Yeah. Coming up hard onto a stop there. So let's. Now we could put it, now we've got movement in it, we could put it back into the ultrasonic cleaner. But let's that's going to come out. This has got to, that screw's got to come out. So let's see if that screw is going to be kind to us or not. Where is it? It's there, isn't it? Yeah. So let's see what we can do with that. Hold there just a minute. Let me go and get a good screwdriver. I don't think that thread wants to go, but this is where the screwdriver with where you can knock on the end of it. So we're going to put some. So this screw out of here is going to be more difficult than we thought. Yeah. That screw out of there is going to be quite difficult. I just don't want to snap the nose of it off. At the moment it's in, so it's less likely to spread and to snap. But as soon as it starts coming out, you put a lot of torque onto that and you'll snap it. Ooh, that's going to be a one. That's going to be a one. So I'm going to give this a chance. Really do that tight. We're using this. There's a 50-50 chance it'll snap the screwdriver. There's another 50-50 chance it'll snap that in half. But this impact, they're really clever, these impact. So make sure we got it going backwards first, yeah. And let's see if we can impact this out of here. Ooh, maybe I should be a bit more patient. Anyway, push like mad on it and let's go. Yeah, see? Did it slip? No, that's not going to go. Come on. You're going to watch you don't trap your fingers in your nails. Put your fingers out the way so you don't, if it falls, you don't jam your hand and your finger in there. It's going to be a stinker. I know this already. No, that's not going to work. No. Just slips out straight away. Oh, this is going to be a stinker. No, I'm just going to try this. I don't think that will screw all the way out. I don't think I've come across one. Have I come across one? No, come on. I haven't come across one that screws all the way out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's going nicely. I don't. Are we going to be lucky? Come on. I want you to screw all the way out. Come on, baby. This is where it's... Is it at its stop? I think it is. Yeah. That's got nowhere else to go. Come on. I don't think that's got anywhere else to go. I can't see any thread working on it. So now we know it's in the state it's in because someone's tried to clobber or force it open, because this has come to the end, to the stop. In the end there, there's no more thread to go. This has got to come out, and somebody's failed to get this out, so they thought they'd hammer it. So what's the solution? Do we keep going on the ultrasonic, or do we leave it in vinegar? I mean, vinegar's pretty good, really good, really pretty good. Or do we hit it with the heat? We want to get it done, but we want to get it done here and now, don't we? But I don't think that's going to happen today. Short of putting heat on it. We could heat it and quench it, heat it and quench it, heat and quench it. And it's going to be a looker, isn't it? It's going to look nice rather than be nice. The end of that the end of that doesn't look healthy neither, does it? It looks well bird over here. I don't think that's going to stop it though. No, that is well stuffed in there. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So we've closed it right up, and as you can see, it is a series of slots, isn't it? And that's all that is a series of slots across there. And this bit here is the stop end bit. This is what stops it going because it sort of runs out of thread. I wonder, can we cut another bit of a thread there for it? Is that the solution? Rather than risk mangling it, what if we get the a cutting wheel and just cut another slat off there to enable it to go? Oh, that might do it, mightn't it? Just put a thin slot here. That might that might do the trick. It's got to be at that angle though. I mean, otherwise just cut the end off. You've got enough room, haven't you, to cut the end off, but let's try not to do that. If it all goes pear-shaped, we can cut the end off and pretend it never happened. But for now, I think we might try and replicate that cut there right next door to it. I think that might be a good chance. Let's clean up inside here first so we can have a good look. I think we're going to do that. We're going to cut another thread in there to allow it. We're going to cut another thread in there to allow it pass by. At the worst, we'll have to weld the blob on it. At the worst, if it's but yeah, let's cut another thread in there, see if it'll pass by, because it seems such a pity to risk molesting that when this is running really nice and free on here. There's not a problem. I don't really want to get to butchering that until I have to. Yeah, and of course it won't look that bad because that will retract into here, won't it? You don't use it like that, do you? So by the time this draw's gone into there, you won't really know, will you? Shh, don't tell anyone. Only ever going to be a hillbilly fix anyway, so let's give that a try. Well, it's come further than it has before, and can you see that tooth? That tooth just needs, it's jamming between the thread, isn't it? It's clear this side, so it's not jamming there. I think we need to bring it back again and make this tooth a little, do you see it's fitting between them? It seems to be jammed here, doesn't it? Yeah, so we just need to thin that tooth off a little bit. And I think we're on a winner. I think we're on a winner. So I reckon this tooth here wants thinning, and we need to go there and come this way. I think this tooth is slightly fat on this end. You can see it, can't you? It's just a little bit too fat. So let's thin that tooth down a little bit. So there's something I'm not seeing. Look, it wants to go in there, doesn't it? It looks like that would dive in that thread there. Lovely. Yeah. If you turn it round, it looks like it's going to come through there. No problem. There's something I'm not seeing. She's come to a dead stop again. Don't worry about this side, on the right hand side, because the thread's exiting And it's going to be, it's this where it comes into the thread, look. It seems to be clear underneath it. And that seems to be exiting quite sweet. So, there's the thread entering quite sweetly. It's coming this way, isn't it? Is that because not quite enough on that end? That's what's causing it. That needs to be widened. Yeah, because if the thread is traveling this way and we want the jaw to open that way, yeah, it should be freeing off. If you're tightening it, the thread pushes it. So to do that, it pushes against it, and to open it, it pushes against this way. So, I think a little bit more on that. Do you see it? Yeah, I think a little bit more on that. Okay, change of plan. Change of plan. Put it back in the vinegar, in the jar. This time, put. Hold on, let me change that around. Plan. We're going to put it in vinegar. Let's see what happens.